A man passes by the woman and sees that she drops her wallet with money. He then decides to keep the money and continues on his way. The woman then, who dropped her wallet on purpose, thinks that attitude is wrong. She then does the same thing, this time with a woman. The girl is then happy that she dropped her wallet, and says that the money will be of great help, and walks away. A man, anxious, starts to say his prayers, because he is going to a job interview, and he really wants to get it. The woman then passes beside him, to do the same thing to him. He then takes his wallet, and is thoughtful, because that money could pay for his sister's surgery, but he continues thinking because that attitude would not be right, because the money is not his. He remains thoughtful, and is very undecided whether or not to return the money. He then, after giving the matter some thought, goes to the woman to return the money. The man then calls the woman, and returns the wallet she dropped. She then says that the money was from the company, and thanks a lot for returning the wallet. The girl asks if he came for the interview, he says yes, and the girl wishes him good luck. The man, upon arriving at the interview, notices other candidates, and introduces himself to them, but the two make fun of the boy. He doesn't understand the attitude of mocking them, but the two begin to say bad things about the boy's clothes, and says that he came for a cleaning interview. The humble man says that the clothes belong to the deceased father, and makes the sign of the cross, in respect for the deceased father. But the two mock him even more, humiliatingly saying that his clothes are ugly, and not fit for an interview. He ignores them, and sits on the side to do the interview. The man beside him, mocking him, asks what he thinks, that he's going to get the job dressed like that, and continues to make fun of the boy's clothes. The woman also makes aggressive comments, and says he should be a painter, because of the man's ugly clothes. She continues with the offensive words, pulls out her wallet and gives the boy money, saying he needs handouts. The man who also mocks the boy, questions how much money the woman has, because he found a wallet full of money earlier. The man, in a humble way, says that he found it too, but he returned the wallet, because that is the right thing to do. The two say that the man is a beast, because finding is not stolen, and says that the person should be more careful not to lose money. The honest man asks if they won't give it back, the two then say no, because they found it, and didn't steal it from anyone. The woman who is going to interview them, they call everyone to the room. The girl asks if the interview will be with all of them together, and the interviewer says yes. The boy next door then gets up, bullies the boy and hits him in the head with the briefcase. He doesn't care and will do the interview. When they enter the room, they see that the girl who is going to do the interview was the one who dropped her wallet, and they sit down. The woman welcomes everyone, and everyone thanks her. The woman then begins to collect the curriculum of each of them. She then says that she's going to do the press conference, to advance the side. She then calls the name of the girl who is applying. She then raises her hand. The woman asks why mention only the last name in the resume. She then brags, because her last name is of weight, and comes from an important family. The woman begins to explain to everyone the company's values, such as solidarity, humility, and honesty. Then she says that the girl is disqualified. She questions it, because her curriculum is very rich. Even so, the girl says she didn't pass. The woman then begins to explain the reason for disqualifying her. She researched the girl's former job, and found that she was embezzling money from the company. The girl then says the interviewer's accusation is a lie. She then ignores it, and calls the man next door. She congratulates him on having a lot of experience. The boy then brags about the compliment. But she says it's not enough, and the same is disqualified. After he questions it, the girl says he doesn't fit the company's values. After showing interest in interviewing the last man, they find it absurd as he is not well dressed. The woman to shut them up, they ask for her money back, which they didn't return. They then lie their way out of it. The woman says she did it on purpose, and dropped her wallet to see if they were going to return it. They continue to deny it, but the girl, seeing that they are reluctant, asks the two to leave the company. They think the whole situation is absurd. The woman then threatens to call security.